Damn hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 every
Oh, welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. What is up, everyone? Good afternoon. Make sure you guys are spamming that like button, hitting that share so other people can spam the like button and hit the share. How's everyone feeling out of 10? Let me know in the chat. Just finished up the Guardians game and they clinched the W, moving on in the playoffs, so I'm feeling good. We got the Buckeyes playing later on, but we're talking crypto right now. It says Texas OU. Yeah, that's should be a good game, honestly. What is up, everyone? Drinking Gold Label, Solnick 50 million market cap by December 25th. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Solnick chart looking great. The Bitcoin chart looking great. Finding really strong support here off the 200 moving average. A beautiful sign. A beautiful sign for sore eyes to see. What up, you savages? Good afternoon, brother. What is up? What is up? What is up? All right, let's get this party started. And by the way, let's take a quick little peek at I'm going to show you guys the little trading account that we started, because it's looking pretty crazy. We're going to start with that, actually. We're up an absurd 396% on the AVAX trade, 144% on the VeChain, and 173% on the Bitcoin trade. Absolutely insane. But let's look at Bitcoin. And you guys know we opened that up live. You guys voted on everything. That was kind of fun. We'll do some more of those. It's not going to be every single time, but we'll do some more of those. And I think what I've decided is we're going to build that account up to 1,000. And then we're going to take 500. And we're going to buy Solnick with that. Burn half, donate half. And we're going to keep doing that. So build it up to 1,000. Take 500 of that, because I think it's going to be easier to go from 500 to 1,000 more consistently than 0 to 500. So we're going to build this up to 1,000. Take 500 of it. Buy Solnick. Burn half. Donate half. Rinse and repeat. And we'll keep doing that. It says... Super and AVAX should be the only coins you're buying. I agree. Oh, well, not the only ones. I like AVAX. I don't know anything about Super. We could look at it. SUI is looking like it's about to make another push. Listen, let's look at SUI. Let's look at the market cap on SUI, because I've been pretty consistent about this. The more that time goes on, the higher that SUI goes, the more I'm like, okay, it's time to get out of SUI. Okay. All right, so what it looks like, this is, first of all, let me just say, SUI full on parabolic right now. Okay, there's no mistake about it, no question about it. Full on, absolutely parabolic right now. So we went all the way to the 2618. I'm looking at the market cap, okay, which that is the truth. So we went all the way to the 2618. We got rejected momentarily, pulled back from the 2618, which, by the way, common place to get rejected. Pulled back a nice, what is this, 20% correction, followed by now breaking above the 2618. Looks like it's headed straight for the 3618, which for me as a technical analyst, that's the max for me. 3618 is the max. There are a lot of cases that they do go to the 4236, but me personally, and I'm telling you my personal portfolio, I don't count on the 4236. I do not make decisions based off of that. Okay, so for me and how I do things, bend of, are you asking me by the end of the year? Yes, easily. For me, how I do things, I mean, we're up like 1x this week, and we're very quickly, we're going to talk about Solnick. But I think we have about another 15%, 16% of like, I don't want to say guaranteed returns, but likely returns. And then beyond that, it starts getting a little bit dicey. So for me, if I was a SUI holder or any meme on SUI, I would have my finger on the trigger ready to take profit. Because this thing is very quickly, this is clearly in the markup phase, right? AKA what we call the bull run. This is clearly parabolic, right? But what has this already done? You know, from the bottom, this has already done a 5x on the, we're talking about the market cap. So I think it's got another 15-30% in it, likely, right? And then we could get to the 4236. That's certainly on the table, but I don't make decisions based off of that. I don't wait for the 4236. That's the point of what I'm saying. Aura or mint layer. My AVAX target is 220 and super 220 I think is a reasonable target. What you whine about turbo is moving nice. I'm not whining about nothing. I'm grateful. Bitcoin. All right, let's look at Bitcoin. I mean, there's not really more things that happen with Solnic in the short term. Yeah, we're doing a lot of burns and give it away. We're doing the trading challenge, which is doing pretty great right now. So basically, we're going to take this trading account with BitUnex. Any money that I get from affiliation, we're going to trade it. And once we get $500, every $500 I make from this, I'm going to buy Solnic and burn Solnic. We're going to burn half of it and we're going to donate the other half. So that's sort of the micro thing on the time horizon. Right now, from the last live that we did, all the trades are up pretty significantly. As well as we're about 20 NFTs. What number are we at? We're about what are we at here? 306. Yeah, I would say about 15 NFT sales away from, that's a pretty cool one, from getting listed on a pretty major exchange. So that is the 50 meter what's on the horizon for Solnic. Chart wise for Solnic, I mean, it's looking insane, honestly. Like, no joke. So we're on the daily chart right here. This is clear Wyckoff accumulation. And we're very quickly getting into this phase of, like, we're now above any sort of resistance. And the difference between, you know, when we get into our macro markup phase, which we are very clearly and quickly going into, you know, people have this notion, this goes for every cryptocurrency, when you're in accumulation phase and then you go into the markup phase, people think it's a slow, grueling thing, and it's not. It's very much like how SUI looks. SUI, right? It's grueling, and then boom, you break out. And then people want to buy, like, here's the nasty part about it. People want to buy this stuff right here when really you should be buying this stuff, right? That's the dirty part about it. This is when most people, 90% of people are going to buy a coin, any coin, but the profits are made here. Solnic 100X, easy. What do you think about Jasmine? I like Jasmine long term. This bull market, too much inflation for me. I think it's going to do about 10, 11 cents. Is Bitcoin going to retest 64? All right, let's look at Bitcoin. Right now, really not too much is different about Bitcoin right now. We're at 63,000. I'm going to say this, we are very much ending the finality of this range, in my opinion, okay? And there's a few different reasons why this, right? Everyone's they're already done with October, and they're already saying, like, ha ha ha, see, I told you, nanana boo boo, bull trap. That's what they're saying. That's the word on the street, which, by the way, music to my ears. music to my ears. I love it when everyone flips sentiment just like that, because there's nothing quite like price to change sentiment. But October, the average return for October, with over 10 years of data, the average return is about 30%. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, that just means we just go up in a straight line for October. No! You would be wrong. That's not true. Because what happened last October? How did we start off last October? Oh, I don't know. An 8% correction? An 8% correction before not actually breaking out of the range until October 16th, followed by then doing the average of 10 years of data. It did the 30% return. 10 years of data, it did the 30% return. What October is? Right now it is October 12th. So that is like the more macro fundamental thing. We've been trading in this parallel channel for 6 months now. It's been a lower high, lower high, lower high, lower low, lower low, lower low, until now we have a higher low, a higher high, a higher low. If we make a higher high, taking out 66,000, in my opinion, the difference between getting to 70,000 and 80,000 in your mind is like a few weeks, a few months. In reality, it's a few days. Because everything is boring, boring, boring until it's not. Until it is not. So I would be shocked if Bitcoin was not above 70, realistically 80K by November. But I think that this is the month. We are very much on the edge of our seats, waiting for the finality of going into what we've been waiting for. I'd be super happy with 10 cents. And honestly, I'm going to be accumulating Jasmy in the bear market of 26, 27. That one is on my radar. So is H-bar. H-bar is on my radar to accumulate in the bear market. You're on early. What's up, everyone? I know it because I don't normally go live on Saturday, and we got the Ohio State or Oregon game in a few hours, so we're trying to squeeze it in. We just had the Cleveland Gladiator game. We just clinched the playoff advancement of the round, so we're doing this live stream in between my teams here. So that's what's up. Cali XT, thank you for the lightning, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh yeah.
Do Gala, bro. Price prediction. All right, I got you. Thoughts on SPY. Hey, Ski, what's up? Can you look up DIA? I got you, bro. Is everything on schedule for Bitcoin? We are literally, candle for candle, right on schedule. Candle for candle, right on schedule. What do you think about? Yeah, I got you for. We'll look at Gala, and we'll look at Gala and Turbo. Real quick, if any of the OGs or people that follow me on multiple platforms, if anybody is watching on YouTube or TikTok that also follows me on Twitch, could you comment something on Twitch? Because we did get suspended on Twitch, and I haven't seen anyone comment on Twitch since then. So I don't know if maybe I don't have the right chat up or what the deal is. But if someone could comment something, I just want to see if the Twitch is working. Credible is saying 49K soon. Thoughts? I mean, technically it's possible, but I don't think it's likely. Especially because we found support on the 200 moving average multiple times now. So this blue line, hey, it's okay. So we're good. Okay. People are not commenting. All right, cool. We're good on Twitch. So people, I appreciate that, bro. Thanks. People have been, or Bitcoin has been using this 200 moving average as support now. And we're seeing more and more of this. And this is a violent rejection off of the 200, I would say. So, yeah, is it possible? Certainly, because that would technically still be in the range that we've been in for the last 6 months, and anything in the range is still possible, but I don't think it's likely. I do not think it's likely. All right, let's look at Gala. I wish there was a... So, first of all, there's about... What is the inflation on Gala, right? Because if I'm doing my TA, what I'm going to pull off of is the prior all-time high. That's how I do things. I do it off of the prior all-time high. Where is... I'm going to do it off the prior all-time high. And then I'm going to cross-reference that with the amount of inflation that has been created since the prior all-time high. Right? So let's look at Gala. And I think it's about a 3x, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm just going to say from here, 24 billion to 39 billion. I don't know what's up with this. Maybe they weren't reporting it before then. But it's a minimum of doubled. But perhaps it's like 5x. So I'm thinking like maybe we get to 30 cents. You should do TA on that. All right, what's the all right, we'll do it. And then we'll do turbo. AKASH. My favorite gaming coin though, as far as charts goes and supply, is going to be Naka. It looks pretty decent for Akash, if that's how you say it. This is distribution, your markdown, accumulation. This to me looks like you're selling climax, your automatic rally, your secondary test. You might get a spring. Retracement about $5. Parabolic about $15. Yeah, I think that's more like on the maximum end of things. So 10 to 30 cents. I sold all my Gala for VET and Solnic. Link, my price prediction for Link is $80 to $180. Link is on my top like coins that have low inflation and good charts and good tokenomics. Someone said OHIO. We got the Buckeyes later on today. That's a big game. All right, let's look up Turbo. $573 million market cap. This chart is so weird to me. All right, so this is what I'm going to say about this. All of this looks really good, and then it never back tested that. I don't like that long term, but where we're at in the bull market, I'm just going to say, like, it's very possible that it just never does this bull market. But that's bad news for the bear market, in my opinion. But for this bull market, there's a good possibility it never back tests any of this. And if that's the case, the next parabolic rise takes you to about 2.7 cents. But eventually, sooner or later, I do think that Turbo is going to backtest all of this. When you have this like just huge parabolic rise and never come back to it, that's the same thing that happened to Hex, by the way. That's the same exact thing that happened to Hex, and I'll show you that. People are like, "Oh, Richard is inflating the supply." It's like, well, the market cap doesn't check out on that. The market cap does not support that. Right? But the same thing happened back here. in the first initial takeoff. You had this huge parabolic rise, and then you never back tested it. You never like came back and touched this and just went all the way on into the bull market, never to be seen again. Alex Towns, thanks for subscribing, brother. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
And then finally, after years later, what did it do? The same range that it passed all the way through, that's where Hex came back to. So in my opinion, it's like, well, it looks like Turbo is just going to skip it. But that doesn't mean forever. So to me, it can pass it. It can go crazy just like Hex did. But sooner or later, I think it's going to come back here. And maybe not even this bull market. It could easily be like at the end of next bear market. For me, if I was a holder, I'd rather rip the Band-Aid off now. But there you go. That's my thoughts. Dogecoin, $1 to $2. Which is the worst of these? They're unpopular these days. Which is the worst? I actually think that all of them are pretty decent. I would probably go with Algo on that list. I think VET, XTC, and Quan are all going to perform extremely well. I think Algo is going to perform fine too. What's your prediction for FET? Still holding strong. My Solnic bag, I got over 3.5 mil. Let's go. Travel with Kendall and Matt. You're about 1.5 from being a whale. What's better, futures or commodities? For trading, I would say futures. I mean, real IRL though, commodities for sure. That depends on, like, you know, that's a kind of a loaded question a little bit, if you will. Thank you for the heart, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
XRP XLM. My target for XRP is about $5. Can you check out Noble Blocks? All the pre-sale is over. Yeah, let's do that. What is the ticker for that? Rio for entry day trading. My apologies. For trading, I would say futures. That's me personally, though. Thank you for the roses, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
All right, let's check out Noble Blocks. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share, dropping a follow, subscribing on YouTube, on Dex Tools. Link back up to its previous all-time high. Yeah, I think it'll get over the previous all-time high. Price prediction for H-Bar. H-Bar to me is not going to perform as well as it could have. This bull market, I will be accumulating H-Bar a lot in the bear market because they did about a 3 or 4x on the inflation of the supply from the previous all-time high until today. So, I mean, price equals supply and demand. If the supply is increased by a 4x, that would just naturally mean it's not going to perform as well as it could have. Fundamentally, long-term partnerships, I love H-Bar. Their technology, I was an H-Barbarian for real in the bear market. So it was a tough thing for me, honestly. Like, people think I like to just crap all over coins. I don't. That was one of my favorite coins. I had made many videos saying that H-Bar was top 5 for me. But, like, here's the deal with me. And the more you watch me, the more that you'll understand I am not emotional about this at all. I do not make decisions based off of this team or that team. My decisions on whether or not I like a coin at a certain price is simply off of value, ROI, and the data that I have. If I get new data, my feelings will change because I don't have feelings about it. I have choices that I make based off of data and facts. Okay, so that being said, that's the long way to get to the point of H-Bar. I still really like it. Not for this bull market. For the next bull market, I'm going to be accumulating a lot in the bear market. That's one that I have on my radar. How do I buy Solnic? Danny, you can buy Solnic on SetoX, the centralized exchange. You can buy it on Radium, the decentralized exchange. You can buy it on Jupiter, the decentralized exchange. You can buy it on Soulflare Wallet, Phantom Wallet, Coinbase Wallet, Crypto.com Wallet. Those are all of the easy places to buy it for Solana. If you want to buy it on AVAX, you can buy it on Trader Joe or Coinbase Wallet. If you want to buy it on Base, you can use Uniswap or Coinbase Wallet. So there you go. XTZ9 is the one for Solana. That's the main one. Hi, Boyski. What's up? XYO. I like XYO. What was I doing though? Let me finish this because I got distracted. Viat, please. I got you, bro. Let's look at Viat right after this. Noble Blocks actually doesn't look too bad as far as their chart goes. Sign of Strength would be next. Retracement, 8 cents. And everything that's not fundamentally broken. Okay, now this concerns me a little bit though. Only 8% is circulating supply. So that means you got about 92% to sift through. And depending on how they do that, is going to be determining on how it's going to perform for Noble Blocks. But there you go. All right, let's look up Viat. Let me quickly, let me move on. You guys can't see it, but I have a huge, my monitor is broken. So whenever I pull my internet down, that's what I'm doing because I can't see stuff. All right, let me check out Viat real quick, their supply. Because that's the first thing. Because like you guys are all asking me because you want to know the price. You guys want to know what my price predictions is based off of what the ROI is, the return on investment, right? So if that's the question, the first place you need to start from is supply. Because the only thing that equals price is supply plus demand. That's it. That is it forever. Forever and ever. That's what it will equal. VAI. By the way, is this the right one? Viat? $23. Yes. Okay. I don't see anything crazy with the supply that gives me concern. But I don't have a lot of data on it either. Chart looks pretty damn good. Retracement, you're looking at 148. Everything under the sun that does not have crazy inflation will retrace. And parabolic, you're looking at about $8. Hee hee. 20 cents on or 21 cents on the next leg. I finally pulled the trigger and took my crypto off the exchange. I was nervous about transferring. Hey, good job, brother. That's a big step because now you now have placed yourself in a category of no matter what happens, you're going to be good. And if you've never done that before, what I recommend doing is starting off with like $10. So let's say your whole portfolio is $10,000, right? Don't send $10,000 in one go around, right? So send $10, make sure it gets to where you need it to go, and then go back and send the rest, right? That's how I would do it for the first time. But once you take that step of you're no longer entrusting the banks or the exchanges to hold your crypto for you, now you're good to go because it doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what happens politically. It doesn't matter what you think because you are your own bank at that point. And that's a big deal. That's a big step. All right, let's look up when Moonbro by the end of the month. Let's look up XYO. So, hey, congratulations on that. That is a big deal. And now, as long as you are responsible with your keys, don't connect your wallet to anywhere that you would not be comfortable with them having access to your entire bank account. Don't put your keys on the internet. As long as you do that, you are good to go. What indicators you use? Technically, the main one that I use is Wyckoff, and that's not really an indicator. Some indicators that I use are Fibonacci's. I use the moving averages. I use RSI. I look at fear and greed. I look at the moon. I look at there's a lot of different things, but like here's the truth about indicators. No one indicator is going to tell you everything that is needed to know. The dirty secret is, thank you for the roses, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
VRA and ACH, I got you. All right, so retracement for XYO. I like XYO. 4 cents. Everything is going to retrace. That's not broken. Period. 20 cents parabolic. Irish Dano, thanks for the baby hippie. Alex Towns, thanks for the rose, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Price prediction for ILV. ILV has a lot of inflation. So it's going to be hard for it to do something awesome. When's a good time to buy SUI? Bro, the next bear market. I would not buy it right now. I would be selling SUI right now, personally. And again, if you're holding SUI, I would love to be wrong. But I am going to be consistent on how I make decisions. It's not based off of teams. It's based off of data, Fibonacci's, tactical analysts, supply and demand. It's going to be the same across the board forever for me. All right? 20 cents parabolic, yeah. All right, let's go. What was it? VRA and ACH. All right, let's do that. All right, so the chart on VRA looks pretty good. I want to cross-reference it with the supply, though. So, let's look at their supply. This is a weird one. All right, so from 2021 top, they were, 6.5 billion, and now they're at 9.9 billion. To me, like that's a little bit, but it's not crazy. It's less than a double. So I think that's within the realm. I would say maybe like the 1618, the 2618 would be more parabolic rather than the 3618. But retracement, 3.3 cents, 5.5 cents. And then parabolic, you're looking at 12 to 21 cents. I'm tired and lost my patience, bro. Well, that's the name of the game. The name of the game is patience. The name of the game is patience. Sell SUI into Solnic. All right, we'll look at DIA unless another member asks after ACH. Do you think the SEC will settle XRP? I don't care, to be honest. Doug, here's the deal. If the SEC settles with XRP and or they win the case, XRP is going to go to $5 as high as $14. If they don't, XRP will go to $5 as high as $14. Those have been my thoughts from the very beginning, and those are still my thoughts. Parabolic for ACH, 24 cents. Do you think we're going to be left translated and over by the end of the year? No. I think that the bull run has not even started, and we are right on schedule as we have been. Like, nothing is different. Everyone keeps telling me it's different this time. Literally, no piece of data has been different other than it's a new year. Same shit, different toilet. DIA is looking pretty good. This looks like the sign of strength here. You probably anticipated to get to the 236 at about 140 and back test where it's at right now. Retracement is about 275. Parabolic, $13. VET, I like VET a lot. It's on my Wyckoffsky list. The coveted Wyckoffsky list. 40 cents minimum. Yeehaw! Thanks for the hat and mustache, bro. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
I pledge to mine. What do you pledge? What are you pledging over there? Did we do XYO? Yeah, I think so. Price prediction for a loop ring. Cali XT, thanks for the let him cook, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
All right, should we take profits on this trade that we opened up the other night, by the way? We opened this up live. I'm going to... Which one am I the most uncomfortable with? Probably VeChain, to be honest, just because of the leverage. So we're going to close that one. We're going to lock that in. Some guaranteed profits. And then where is AVAX at? What's the leverage on that? I don't even remember. Does anybody remember? 35. Thank you for the lightning, for the superpower, for the baby ghost, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
By the way, if you want to trade in the United States, I vetted this company. They reached out to me about 6 months ago. I used them for 6 months straight before I even mentioned a word of it. But all the money that I get from affiliations is going into this account, and we're going to trade this to $1,000. Every $1,000, we're going to take 500 of that. We're going to buy Solnic. We're going to burn half of that and donate half to you guys. Yeehaw! Thanks for the hat and mustache. Rock Theory, thanks for the roses. The 4750 roses, you savage. I appreciate you, brother. Pledge ETH. My price prediction on ETH is about 7,000, as high as 15,000. So there you go. We'll leave these two open. We'll let them run a little bit. I'm gonna probably do a partial close on AVAX after the stream. We'll do a partial close. Actually, yeah. Bro, thanks for the 96 roses. Thanks for the lightning, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Boy, back to the $1 to 1,000 challenge. No. Listen, I'll be honest with you. What screwed me up last time, we traded. So what he's talking about is, no, that's not what we're doing. I traded $10. The goal was to 1,000. I accomplished that, and then I moved the goalpost to 10,000. And then proceeded to blow it up after everyone started copy trading me. And that's what screwed me up, and I'm not going to allow copy trading anymore. Because there was something weird about the copy trading where everyone did not get the same entry as me. And so in the process of me trying to make sure everyone was in the green, everyone lost. Which that was very unfortunate. So I'm not going to, there's no copy trading. You can't copy trade me this time. That definitely screwed me up last time. But that's not what this is. What this is any affiliation money that we get from BingX, we're going to trade it. And every $500 we make, we're going to buy Solnic with it. Do you think we are going only up from here? No. There will certainly be pullbacks. But yeah, I successfully traded $10 to like I forget how much money it was, like 9,000 or something, before blowing the whole thing up. Was awesome. Not really. The amount of brain power, too, that it took to go from $10 to $100 was insane, and it was not worth the time. So yeah, it was fun. It sucked that it ended the way that it did, and I broke all my rules back then for the sake of trying to make everyone else profitable. Can you show how to do a partial close? Yeah, I need to mess around with it. The one I would be, I guess we'll do Bitcoin. So it should be like, should be something like this. So I think I have it on close right now. And then I just did 25%. So let me see what the US dollar value is, 107. So we're going to close 25%. So there you go. Yeah, that's how you do it. All I did was it went from open to close. I drugged this over to how much we wanted to close. And then you just close it like that. I had it on market and that's it. If we do the same thing, I'll probably actually do 25% on AVAX. Let's click on this. So let's do the same thing. Oh, this one's going to make me do... Because it's only one AVAX, so this one's not going to be... That kind of sucks. I wonder will it let me... Nope. I gotta close the whole thing. That sucks. Alright, whatever. We'll lock that in. We'll keep the Bitcoin trade open. BitUnex. What website is this? It's BitUnex. So in the bottom right is my affiliation link, and that's what the challenge is. Anyone that uses this, it's going towards this challenge. So any money that I get, by the way, we have some just from the last time. So let's go to the asset overview. We have $15 extra from last time that we didn't have before. So any money that we get from this, we're putting it into the futures account, right? So we have this. I forget how to do it off the top of my head. Whoopsies. No. But we're going to transfer this $15 or $14, whatever it is, into the futures account. Oh, here it is. Transfer. We're going to transfer that into the futures account. We're going to be trading that as well. So anything that I make from affiliation, it's going towards this, and we're going to be trading it. And any when we get over $500, we're going to be buying Solnic with that. So there we go. So we made a little bit on trading so far. I think we made like $8 trading, and then the rest is just from affiliations. So that's the update on that, and that's going to be an ongoing series. Minimum 25 million. Travel and Kindle with Matt. What's my opinion on what? What's my opinion on what? Open custody protocol. Can you tell me about that? I don't know anything about that one. When Bitcoin pulls back to 60,600, it's time to go long on alts. I agree. That's pretty much what we did, by the way. I was letting everyone vote on, because this happened live. I was letting everyone vote on the coin and the leverage, but what I was not letting everyone vote on, so I kind of handicapped you guys a little bit because I was very confident where we were at. I was not letting everyone vote on going long or short. I was only allowing longs. So that's the secret that happened. So we did that around, I mean, it shows you where we did it. 60,100. So there you go. $8. Just got another bag of Solnic to get me to 1 million. Let's go, Andrew. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
That's awesome. DCA is the way. You think we're going to be left? I don't know what you're asking me with that. What up, brother? What's up, Webb? Thanks for the roses, L Memo. Dog Killer says OHIO. Yeah, we got the biggest game of the year later today. Pretty excited for that. All right, let's look at the. We'll give you guys the updates. Right now, we're sitting at 43 on the Fear and Greed. I don't know if that's accurate. They're usually a little bit behind. Let's look at the actual Fear and Greed. Still 49, which is neutral. Bitcoin's at 63,000. What's the biggest gainer of the day? First, and then Popcat's up 15%. Aptos is up 12%. Bread on Base is up 10%, and SUI up 8%. What's the biggest losers of the day? Kaspa, FTX, ICP, HNT. Nothing really down too much though. On the 7 days, SUI is up 30%. Yeah, honestly, like I would definitely start taking profit on SUI. FTX is down 20% on the 7 days. HNT a good buy? I think so. Yeah, definitely. Let's look at HNT. HNT is a I think it's a pretty strong buy, in my opinion. Yeah, this is just a normal. You have your accumulation, your sign of strength, your back test of the prior range. We could back test again to the 200, about $6, but I mean you're potato. $20 is the retracement. Parabolic, you're looking at about $80. Why Kaspa tanking so much lately? Because Kaspa performed very, very well. Extremely well. Right? So what goes up must come down. It can't just go up in a straight line forever. Can we do TA on Solnic? We sure can. By the way, let's start with the weekly, right? Because I like to really flex the weekly chart. I would just like to ask, and let me make sure my big head is not in the way here. It's not. All right, cool. It's not. Sweet. Your thoughts? Buys Rose. Rose is a good play right here, fundamentally, technically. All right, so we're looking at Solnic on the weekly chart, right? So I would ask, what coin sub 10 million market cap looks like this on the weekly? Because most of the time you have a giant candle followed by another giant red candle followed by just dead and nothing. But I would ask, what coin do you know sub 10 million market cap that the weekly chart looks like this? Just higher highs and higher lows the entire history. That is a beautiful, beautiful looking chart. Now let's go to the daily and do some actual TA on it. Right? So this is where I think that we're at. Okay? So this is the, you had your parabolic rise, distribution, markdown, accumulation, right? This is what I'm referring to as Wyckoff. Right? So this is the over simplification of what is going on the main way of how I analyze the market is like this: accumulation, aka the bottom, markup, aka the bull run, distribution, aka the top, followed by your markdown, which is the bear market. Okay, this is the schematic on accumulation. You have your markdown, selling climax, automatic rally, secondary test in phase B. Sometimes you get a spring, sometimes you don't. The sign of strength marks clearly that the bottom is done. And then you have a back test, which is supply and demand of, are we sure there's no more supply, followed by phase E. And phase E is the markup, aka the bull run. Okay, so that's what happened. Parabolic rise, markup, distribution, the top, markdown, the bear market, accumulation, the bottom, sign of strength, back test of the prior range, reaccumulation. So what we're doing right now is accumulation within accumulation on the micro and on the macro. And when we zoom in even further, you have your phase A of Wyckoff, your selling climax, your automatic reaction. Let's look at it. Phase A, you have your selling climax, your automatic reaction. Phase B, you have your secondary test and your secondary test in phase B. Right there, secondary test in phase B. Phase C is the spring. Phase C is the spring. Right there, that is the spring. And that is what it looks like. The next phase is your sign of strength. That is what we are working on right now in the micro, and in the macro, it will be the markup phase. So the micro, I think we're going to go to about 3+ million. Hang out for a little bit, followed by the macro markup phase, which would take us over $25 million market cap. Just on this leg. And the bet that I have is that Sonic will reach a minimum of $75 million market cap. You do the math. Before the end of the bull market, or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. That is the bet. Sonic has to minimum by the end of the bull market reach $75 million market cap, or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. Quant 700 to 1300. Like to join live with Alex Costa. Thanks, David. That is available on YouTube if you missed it. How can we buy Sonic? You can buy Sonic on Coinbase Wallet, Phantom Wallet, Crypto.com Wallet, Soulflare Wallet. You can buy it on Radium, the decentralized exchange. You can buy it on Jupiter, the decentralized exchange. You can buy it on Seto X, the centralized exchange. You can buy it on Base using Uniswap or Coinbase Wallet. You can buy it on Avalanche using Trader Joe or Coinbase Wallet. And in the very near future, you will be able to buy it on some pretty major centralized exchange. Thank you for the bracelet. Mama Llama Red Pajama.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Rose, $1 to $2. Chronos, $1 to $3 is my target for that. I like Chronos a lot. Actually, Chronos might be one of the slept-on ones, the sort of forgotten giants, in my opinion. Yeah, $1 to $2 for Rose. I like Rose a lot. ICP prediction 100 to 140. Sell to them. There you go. So that's my thoughts on Sonic. And again, people say that Sonic is a cult. Maybe, but their leader is doing real TA on the coin. Okay, real TA, real predictions. Okay. Let me know of another coin that does that. I'll wait. I will wait. When will be the bull market? When Bitcoin gets above 70K. That's when we're going to feel the heat. That's when we're going to look up, and just random coins are going to be up a 1x, a 2x. So the average return on investment for Bitcoin in October is 30%. The average return on investment for Bitcoin in November is 40% with over a decade of data. So in my opinion, and the bet that I have, Bitcoin will be above $80,000 before this Christmas, or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. That's how confident I am that we are about to start this real deal bull market. Thank you for the GGs and the baby ghost, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Appreciate you. We're not in a cult, we're a family. That's right. On the 1st of November on Solnick. The best thing to do, brother, is to DCA. Dollar cost average. Buy a little bit each and every week. That will get you the best price, period. Thank you for the ICU, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Jasmine, 10 cents to 12 cents for Jasmine. Jasmine has a lot of inflation. A lot. Thank you for the let 'em cook, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
SUI, listen. Hear me out. All right. That's not a chart that I want to buy. All right. I'm going to tell you this, my boy. If you were my brother, if you're my brethren in Christ, if you're my brother, if you're my sister, and you say, hey, Devin, because that's what my family calls me. They don't call me your boy Ski. They say, hey, Devin, what would you do with this? I would say, well, I'm not a financial advisor. I can't give you financial advice legally. But if this were my portfolio, what I would be doing with SUI, I would be taking my initial investment out. So if I initially invested $1,000, I would be taking all of that back. Secure the bag. In addition to that, I would secure, depending on how much you have, maybe 10, 20, 30% ROI. And then swing for the fences. Just like the Cleveland Gladiators swung for the fences with a grand slam to send us off into the playoffs, deep into the ALC championship. That's what I would be doing. Period. It's still pumping. Says go Dodgers. H-bar. H-bar, I'm going to be accumulating a lot of H-bar in the next bull market, or the next bear market, excuse me. This bull market, I don't think it's going to perform that well. So, long story short, though, for SUI, I think we got another 15, maybe 30% left. And stuff could really pop off, and it's going to be maximum FOMO time in those last couple of percentages. But don't fall into it. Secure your initial in SUI or buy and secure a job at McDonald's. Yeah, that's pretty sage advice, actually. He said, secure your profits on SUI or secure your application at McDonald's. The choice is yours. That's pretty sage advice. XRP $5 to $14. That's a good one. Is it too late to buy now? It depends on what you're buying now. There's a lot of stuff that is still good. Thank you for the candle. The horror candles. Thank you. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Why do people always talk about it? Listen, bro. Listen, zero of my coins are based off of Zero of my predictions, zero. Not one of my predictions are based off of hope, are based off of hype, are based off of anything other than supply, demand, Wyckoff, Fibonacci's. That's it. So that's what it's going to be for all of them. All right? MAGA. Listen, my thoughts on MAGA. And any political coin. Any political coin. I'm going to let it ride for the next couple of weeks. And I will either be taking profit or cutting losses before November. I'm going to be taking about 80%. I'm going to hold 20% just in case it goes into an overtime of sorts, right? There's a chance that we don't know who the president is until like January. So I'm going to hold 20% in that event. But 80% is going to be gone before the election. VeChain, 40 cents as high as 69 cents. LCX, $1 to $2. What does the burn do for Solnic? It just price equals supply and demand. So if we burn supply, that means that there's less supply available to buy. Too late to buy Quant, IMX, AVAX, Doge, Shiba, Turbo. I think Quant, AVAX, and Doge and Shiba are all still in a good spot technically. It's burn time. Casper, $5. Price prediction for Arrow and Soul. Is it still early to buy Turbo? SUI. Oh, let's look up Wolf. SUI. Take profit on Wolf. This is SUI right here. Listen, bro. This is parabolic. This is parabolic. You don't need to take everything, but I would just secure your initial, right? If you invested $1,000, take that initial $1,000 back. Not financial advice. And, swing for the fences after that. But make sure you get your money back. That's what I would say. Metis thoughts, please. All right, let's look up. We already did DAI, bro. Sauce. I like Sauce. 50 cents. What was I looking up? Cardano, $68. I was looking up Wolf. I like Cardano. I think it's a good... I never bought Cardano not one time before this year, but I started buying it because of the charts, because of the supply. Land Wolf on Sol. This is on ETH. We'll do Sol too, I guess. The chart looks pretty good on Wolf. And you guys remember, like back in June, I was like, listen, take profit. And now look, I flipped again because I don't care about like any of the other stuff other than supply and demand. I think it's got about a 5x on ETH. Let's look up Wolf on Sol. All right, that's the truth. I actually like the chart a little bit better on Solana. 1.1 cents. Parabolic is 5.4 cents. So like, again, like who was here back in June and I was like, you need to take profit. That's a 20x. You need to take profit on Wolf. Who is here? Like I was like, please, my brother in Christ, please take profit. And now I'm not saying that. Like I think the chart looks good. That's the thing. Like I don't care about any of the other noise. I care about where is the value technically. Webb was here, I remember. Casper or Caspa. Listen, I do not like Casper with a C. Not even a little bit, and never have I ever. Not one time have I. The first time I looked at that chart, I was like, yeah, it's a no for me. And it's still making new lows. That was like back in 2022, maybe early 2023. I don't remember exactly when the hype started with that. I never understood it. Not one time I was like, this is a no for me. This chart sucks. And it's still making new lows to this day. To this day. To this day. I don't like that one. You think Turbo take profit right now? I don't think I said that. I think Turbo's okay. I don't remember. Oh, Turbo is a weird chart. Yeah, it's just there's a huge gap that I don't like, and I think in the bear market it's going to get it. But yeah, it's about to go into price discovery. 2.6 cents. Be near ready. Thanks for the heart and the rose, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Iris Dano says, I said turbo, but I meant to say SUI. My apologies. So I misspoke. I said turbo, but I meant to say SUI. That's on me. My bad. XRP $5 to $14. Bitcoin predictions next few days. Well, in the macro, I think by October, we're going to be out of this range. And before Christmas, we're going to be above 80K. In the next few days, though, we could just still be chopping here. I do like what I'm seeing right now, though. Violent support off of the 200 moving averages. And all of the moving averages are pointing up. And we're very near our little micro test is about 64,500. If we get above that, we could be in business. And the next one is 66.5. Once we get above 66.5, we are looking very, very, very good. This coin will go to the moon. Whatever catches her now. XRP, $5 to $14. Cliff has officially burned 5 million tokens are completed. I don't know when that's going to reflect on DEX tools, but there are officially 5 million less coins available to ever be bought or ever be sold for Solnic. I appreciate that. AR Weave Crow for this bull run $1 to $3. I like Crow a lot. I think that it's a little bit slept on, actually, especially where it's at. Honestly, for me, like everything starts with the technicals, and the technical chart on Crow looks really good. Really good. Moonwell, please. I got you. When Bitcoin gets to 150K, should I buy some then or buy some now? You silly Willy. Yeah, you should buy some now. Always buy the boredom, buy the blood, so that you can high five during the high five time. You don't want to buy the high five time. That's not when you should be buying. You should be buying the boredom and the blood. And here's the crazy part about it. Cryptocurrency will give you long periods of boring that you can buy that. And then there's about 5% high fives. Don't buy the high fives. Buy the boring. Buy the 90% boring. That's how you actually make money in this game. This chart looks good. Our weave looks pretty good. $57 for a retracement, parabolic 228. Guys, I gotta pee. I'll be right back. 2 minutes. Spam the like button, hit the share. Yeah. It's over here doing the PP dance. Jasmine coin. Listen, I don't love Jasmine coin. 10 to 12 cents for that. Much better. But I like jumping off cliffs. with a parachute, of course. Cliff, you hear that? He said he likes jumping off you. Make sure you guys spam the like button, hit the share, drop a follow. Don't just lurk, drop a follow. Drop a follow. Subscribe on YouTube. We've already been banned once on TikTok, so make sure you drop a follow. All right, so someone asked me on the Sonic account to look up Bonk. Let's look up Bonk. I haven't looked at Bonk in a minute. Cliff's 12 foot tall. I don't know. Bonk hasn't really went through a proper bear market. I'm going to give you ROI percentages, though. About a 4 to 6.8. He's 12'3", actually, guys. XTC, 20 to 60 cents. I like XTC. XTC is a solid play. Thanks, Crypto Cuban. Thanks for the lightning, bro. I appreciate you. Seems low. Well, I like it. I mean, all right. Hold up. 60 cents seems low. Hold on now, sir. Right now, we're at 2 cents. Like, what are you expecting out of this, my brethren? Let's do the math real quick, because that's a lot, sir. Sir? Excuse me, sir. That's a 21x. What do you want? What do you want? 21x. My predictions are not based off of hope. They're not based off of what ifs. They're based off of supply, demand, and what I think is likely to happen. I like XDC. A 20x is a realistic target. XRP, $5 to $14. Bonk can do about a 4 to 6x. But yeah, can it go higher? Sure. But that's not, listen, I am consistent. I'm consistent. All of my predictions, none of them are based off of hype. None of them are based off of hope. They're all based off of technicals and likelihoods. All of them. All of them. Every single one of them. It's the same story. Ponky. Mint layer. Not a ton of data on this one. Let me see if I can find another one. I think there's really enough data to give you a fair assessment on this, but I'll just do with what we got. Retracement is 52 cents. Parabolic 150. You forgot Moonwell. I'm 1,879.6 millimeters tall. Someone do the math on that right now. Should I sell it? I would strongly consider taking profit. At least your initial. At least your initial. Let's look up Moonwell. A couple of people asked me about Moonwell. Right? So if you put in $1,000, maybe consider taking out $1,000. So big accumulation, big parabolic rise. Again, like, look at this. Like, just to show you, like, how consistent and reliable this can be. Again, I don't count on the 4236. Why do I not count on the 4236? Because if we get there, it's like, you better have your damn limit orders in or you're not getting it. This is a wick. But the body did give us a few chances at the 3618. Most of it was at the 2618, right? So Moonwell already went parabolic. Distribution, Markdown, reaccumulation, sign of strength. Okay, not bad. So this is done right here. And now we're working on the next leg. Retracement is about 5.2 cents. Parabolic, I would say, is about 18 cents. XRP, $5 to $14. Will you be trading gold on Monday? I will not be trading gold on Monday. I don't trade gold. I accumulate gold. I do not. Bitcoin price prediction by the end of October, 70K minimum. I think there's a strong chance we're in the 80K range. But the bet is, if you didn't know, if you're brand new to this channel, I have bet my beard and a full body wax that Bitcoin has to be at least 80K by this Christmas, or I will shave my beard and get a full body wax. That's how confident I am that we are very quick, fast, in a hurry, approaching the next, aka the final phase of this game. All right. When camping, I think it's on the 19th. Ski, you trade Forex at all? No. The only thing I trade is crypto. I try to use 100% of my bandwidth on crypto. So I buy gold, I buy silver, I buy stocks, I buy real estate. I buy all of these things, as well as in addition to cryptocurrency. But what I'm using my bandwidth on is cryptocurrency. I'm not using it on the other assets. I just have a general strategy of accumulating, DCAing on the other stuff, and I use all of my bandwidth for cryptocurrency. All right. Do you reckon we'll drop back down to 60K? 60K is in the possibility for sure. I would say that that's a gift, too. All right. AERO. All right, let's look up AERO. I think this chart looks pretty decent. Parabolic, $6. Pepe, about a 5 to 10x from here. Near price prediction, same thing, about a 5 to 10x. I'm confident I'll never see your face without a beard. Robert, me too. Unless, no. I'm confident as well. Alluvium has a lot of inflation. What's the next exchange we're shooting for? 2BT. We can't give away everything. A lot of people are saying Pobcat. Why are you ignoring Cliff? I'm not ignoring Cliff. I didn't see Cliff say anything. Oh, AA. Oh. Bro, the chat is flying. AABL. Let's look at it. AABL. I know the last time we said it, I said that this chart looks good, and then boom. What has this done since the last time we talked about it? This chart looks really good. Who's paying you to ignore me? Who's paying you? This is clearly the sign of strength. We could get a back test here. Back into the 004. But yeah, this chart looks strong, I would say. It's already up a lot this week. How much is it up this week? It's up a 13x. I would wait for a pullback on this one, but it does look strong. This, to me, is your markdown accumulation, your sign of strength. You're most likely going to get a back test, minimum to 0.005. That's where, if I were going to make a position on this, that's where I would make a position on it. Retracement is about 2.4 cents, as high as 3 cents. Parabolic, you're looking at 12 cents. Is there a donation wallet for live trading? Yeah. Sure. I'll do that. Because this is all... Was you a part of the last live trading? We secured some profits. What do we want? Solana? Let's go to the wallet here. I think it needs to be the spot, huh? What do we want, Megan? For a live trade. You want Solana? Here we go. We'll do Solana. All right, there you go, Megan. Here's a donation for a live trade. We'll pin that. Someone pin that. Pepe 5 to 10x. Here, we'll put it in the YouTube chat as well. That's a donation for a live trade. I just put it in the chat, Megan. Because this whole series, whatever we get from the affiliations, we're going to be trading. So we started at, what did we start at? I think we started at like $20-something. We've made, I think, 40-something from 46. Okay, so we made 8 from trading. So we made about 38 from affiliations. So there you go. That's the split right now. Once we get to 500, we're going to buy Solnick, burn it, and donate half. So there you go. ABT. Caspa about $5. So do you think gold's going to continue uphill or any view on it? I'll give you my macro view. How about that? Let's look at gold. So my target probably by the end of the year is about 2,800. Because this is clearly, again, this is parabolic. The 2618 puts us at about 28.3. So we're getting near that. I don't expect this to go too much higher than that. But yeah, I do think that this is going to continue up till about 2,800. This is macro time frame. So like the end of the year, right? But yeah, gold is parabolic right now. And we had this target. Anyone that's in my Patreon, promise you, at 1,800, I had 2,800 for gold as a target. Promise you. On my mama. Shiba, about a 10x. I like Shiba. Shiba's chart looks solid. Yes, sir, he did. Do silver. Silver looks really good, too. Silver is a little bit behind, but yeah, $38, the next target. But, I mean, macro, though, silver looks kind of crazy. Macro, I mean, $74. Turbo, please. There you go. All right, guys, make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hit that share, dropping a follow. We're live every single day, usually around 8 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you guys drop a follow. Drop a follow. That's a macro target. That could, silver's a slow mover. That could take a decade to play out, honestly. But yeah, that's a macro target. Near prediction about a 5x from here. Don't just lurk. And make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube at your boy Ski. YABOYSKEY. It's up there in the top right-hand corner. That's how you spell it. And I will never message you. Be wary of scammers. At no point in time am I going to slide into your DMs and ask you for money or a trading bot or any of this nonsense. Those are scammers. For the love of God, do not get scammed. I'm not going to ask you for money. I will not. Those are scammers. Just join. Feels like you are early today. What are we doing now? Yeah, we are early today because listen, I love me some college football. All right, and we got the big game later today. All right, we got the big game later today. So yeah, we are early. So you guys are catching me in between in between games. So I just watched the Cleveland Gladiators game. That was awesome. Now we're live, and then we're going to watch the Ohio State Buckeye game. So, what a great day. What a great day. Jasmine, 12 cents. 10 to 12 cents. XRP, $5 to $14. Velo, I think we did Velo already. What's up, Jay? FET to me is kind of in a different phase. Turbo looks like it's ready to break out. Thanks, guys, for all the follows. Flare. All right, we've seen a couple of Flare. Let's look at Flare. Aren't you lowballing Jasmine? Not this bull run. Maybe. But there's been so much supply. There's so much supply difference between the last bull run and this bull run for Jasmine. I don't think it's going to perform that well. I'm going to be looking to accumulate Jasmine a lot in the bear market. I think that it's going to be a good one to accumulate in the bear market for the next bull run. But right now, for this bull run, the amount of supply that is increased, I don't think it's going to be a great performer. What was it? Flare? FL Flare? So yeah, same thing with H-bar, by the way. Like, I'm going to be accumulating H-bar in the bear market, but the bull market, I don't think it's going to accumulate as well as it could have because of the inflation. Quant prediction 700 to 1300, ICP 100 to 140. All right, Flare looks pretty good at this stage. Parabolic, it had accumulation, parabolic rise, distribution, went all the way to the 1618. Markdown, reaccumulation. This looks like you're selling climax, your automatic rally. Secondary test and this looks pretty good. Like the end of phase A for accumulation. So this is what I would anticipate structurally for Flare. One of these numbers, and then off and away we go. Retracement is about 3.9 cents. Parabolic, you're looking at about 12 cents. Jesus. Thanks for the follows, guys. Make sure you guys follow. Don't just lurk. Drop a follow. Flux prediction, 12 cents is, $12 as high as $21. Flux is one of my favorite low market caps. You gonna watch the Dodgers on Sunday? Listen, Webb. I'm not a Dodgers fan, so no. I'm going to watch the Browns. Listen, I'm going to let the Browns break my heart one more time. And I'm going to fall into the trap. If we beat Philadelphia, I'm going to be right back. Because Nick Chubb is going to be back on Sunday. Or the following Sunday. And I'm going to let them break my heart one more time. And if they don't break my heart, I'm done. I'm taking my Sundays back. Thanks for the rose and the TikToks. Who's paying you to diss the Dodgers? I'm from Ohio. I like the Guardians, the Buckeyes, the Cavs, the Browns. I'm straight Ohio teams, okay? Solana predictions 500 for Solana. Bro, have you covered Solana an all-time high? Like, I think that the move for Solana is to cover its market cap, because market cap tells you the truth. And when we look at market cap, it did a double top. So I think it's going to get, from here, this is good. This is the reaccumulation. It has a similar chart to Bitcoin. And I think we could expect similar returns. So about a 3x, 3.2x from here, maybe a 4x from here. Including the owner. I know, that's a joke. I'm in Cali. Solana technicals, please. It has the same exact chart as Bitcoin to me. Same exact chart. This is the reaccumulation. schematic. So let's pull up Bitcoin just to show you what I think. So this right here is the schematic as to what I think is going on with both Solana and Bitcoin. So you have your markdown. So on the left of this, what you don't see is your, your parabolic rise, your distribution, and then your bear market or your markdown. Then you have your accumulation, which is what we call the bottom, your breakout, your back test of the prior range. And then you go up into reaccumulation followed by your next few legs. This is where Bitcoin is, in my opinion. Same. Great. Reaccumulation. Breakout. Throw it back. You have your reaccumulation. The next phase is your final few legs to the upside. This is where I think that Bitcoin is, and also this is where I think that Solana is. Solana and Bitcoin have basically the same exact chart. Where do you see the total 3 market cap by 2025? I like that question. $2.5 trillion as high as $3.3 trillion. I like how you explain things. Thank you. I appreciate that. Top 3 memes. Solnik. Hee. I don't know. That's it. I guess. I don't know. Maybe Wolf. I like Wolf here. Looks okay. I don't really have a third favorite meme. Doge is fine. If you want like a 10x, Doge is fine. Thoughts on Render? Render's in a different phase to me. Thanks for the hat. They give me the vote and the rose, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's a distant third though. I don't even know if it's my third. Thank you for the superpower, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Bitcoin tops out where? In 2025, I think it's going to top out. My low case is $88,000. My medium case is $138,000. And my bull case is $207,000. So that's where I think that we're going to top out for Bitcoin. Congrats to the Guardians. Conservative, I like it. Right, and I'm happily and okay, that's a good point. So he says conservative, I like it. Appreciate that. So my basic strategy that you all are free to steal is I never actually sell everything, right? So all the way out for me is about 80%. And I always save 20% as insurance of like, it really does want to go on a moon mission. Great. We have a nice bag that we're able to go on that, but we've secured profits, right? We've secured profits. So if Bitcoin wants to go higher than 207,000, great. I'll gladly be wrong. Sorry, I was late. How we know when it comes tops out of 80K versus slight pullbacks? There's going to be signs of distribution. There'll be like signs of like sentiment. The altcoins, right? If we haven't got a big alt season, that would be a sign. Thank you for the Rockstar, Megan. I appreciate you. Keep a moon bag. That's right.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Pre-sale. I don't do pre-sales, bro. That's not what I do. Pre-sales technically have a lot of ROI potential, and it also has the biggest chance of getting rugged. That's what I would say about that. All right, METIS. This chart looks pretty good, actually. Parabolic 420 blazing. Economic thoughts, weakness in the labor force. Nothing like price will change sentiment. I have a chart called Trade the News and You Will Lose. And I believe this in my bones. This is not a catchy jingle that I made up. This is something that I believe in every fiber of my being. This is why I like Wyckoff. Wyckoff has the fundamental understanding that the Apex Predators run this show. Okay? The game is not fair. But that's why I like Wyckoff. It's a way of measuring the market, knowing that it's rigged. So here we have this chart and some key major events that have happened. Elon Musk goes on SNL at the absolute apex top of the market. Luna goes to zero at the local bottom. Everyone said it's going to 10K. FTX goes to zero at the absolute bottom. Everyone said it's going to 10K. Silicon Valley Bank goes to the bottom Silicon Valley Bank goes to zero at the local bottom, 20K. Everyone said it's going to 10K, bro. I promise you. Trade the news, you will lose. When it's always scariest, when the worst possible events come out, that's the bottom. The war in Israel kicked off at 25,000. We did not go a second lower. Everyone said we're going to 10K, bro. I promise you. Trust me, my wife's boyfriend has a Coinbase wallet. Okay, everyone said we're going lower this time. Trust me. The Bitcoin ETF gets passed at the absolute local top. Germany, Mt. Gox was selling their Bitcoin at the absolute local bottom. Japan cut their rates at the absolute local bottom. And then what is this? Satoshi's identity gets revealed. So there you go. Trade the news, you will lose. Pythor link. Wyckoff is amazing. I agree. There's no truer way of analyzing the market. Technically. From a technical perspective, I don't think that there's a truer way of analyzing the market. ETH is bull run 7,000 to 15,000. Thanks for the follows, guys. Thanks for the gifts. Did I miss any gifts? I did miss a lot of gifts. Thanks for the roses. Maximum, Mark, and thanks for the TikTok, you savages.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Ski is Satoshi. Cap! I'm not. XDC, 40 to 60 cents. SUI, if you were my brother in Christ, I would tell you to take profit. I would say to pull your initial out and swing for the fences with the rest. That's what I would say for SUI, because SUI is in parabolic mode right now. Right now. Not now, but right now. Let's look at SUI. Look at the market cap. Look at this chart. That's it. That's what you want to buy. Just straight line up. Never to return. Off to Neverland. Come on, Peter. Let's go. Take profit, bro. Take profit. All right, we got maybe another 20, 30, 40%, maybe. And then it is going to top out and come all the way back. We did Metis. We already did it, bro. Thanks for the ice cream cone, the roses, the TikToks, you savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
XRP $5 to $14. Turbo price prediction. Turbo has a weird chart to me. Has a very weird chart to me because I think it's kind of similar to Hex. In that, what do I mean by Hex? Is like Hex had this initial moment when it first took off where it just like blew past everything and then it never back tested it at any point. And I think that that's what Turbo's doing. So I think that that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to just keep going past this moment to never return until it does. And that's going to suck. But right now it looks like it's just going to go right past it, especially where we're at in the market. And like, look, back in 2024, was this 4 years later, Hex did come back and finally fill this out. And everyone said like all this like nonsense, like, oh, he's dumping supply, all this crazy stuff. It's like, no, bro. When you have a gap in the market, it gets filled. That's it. That's it. So yeah, I think that that's kind of what Turbo's doing right now. I don't think it's the worst thing. Whoa, did someone just donate? Someone definitely donated. Megan, did you donate for the live trading? All right, well, we gotta buy 500 worth of Solnic, and we gotta burn it. All right, so let's do that. I got distracted here. Let me finish my thought on Turbo, and then we'll do that. Jesus. What are we at? Jesus. I was not expecting that. We just went from 40 something dollars on this account to 1,500. Whoever did that, my God, you savage. I appreciate you. How do we donate? So this is the trading account. Someone donated a bunch. I threw up my Solana address and someone put literally $1,000 in there. More than that. Jesus. Who did that? Here's the address right here. This is the trading account. Do not redeem. There you go. That's Solana. Thank you for the TikToks, the GGs, the ice cream cones, the roses. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
He says Shiba. 10. Thank you for the rose, bro. I appreciate you. 10x. OHIO. All right, we gotta hold up. I need to pull off a thing over here. What is going on? All right. I need to... I was not expecting someone to donate over $1,000. Whoever did that, my God. Thank you. All right, let's go back here. I just pulled this off to the side here because I gotta put in my password, and you guys aren't going to see that, you silly willies. All right, where are we at here? Let's pull this up. All right, let me log in. Let me make sure that you guys... I'm scared to log in because I'm not logged in right now. Make sure you guys can't see me. Okay. Where did it go? All right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on my face. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to make sure. Let me log in because we need to buy some Solnic. We're going to buy $500 worth of Solnic, and we're going to... we're going to burn it. We're going to burn it. Burn 250. And we're going to... We're going to burn $250 worth of Solnic. And we're going to donate $250 worth of Solnic. And now that we have... And then we'll have 1,000. And so every time we get an extra 500, we're going to keep doing that. All right. Receive. Copy. All right, cool. That's insane. I can't believe that just happened. Hello? What's up? All right, let me delete. Go back to this. All right, cool. Thank you for the hat and mustache. Yeehaw! You savages. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
You have to do a leverage trade with it? I will. All right, let's do a leverage trade first. Insane. Let's put this... What is this? Is this the... No. Oh, we gotta trade. We have to sell this. All right. Ah. Yeah, someone said 10 soul. What in the world? All right, we got to put this to USDT. So we should have that now. And now we're going to transfer this. Ah. All right. So that's in the futures account now. All right, let's do a trade. Let's do a trade. We'll do, what do we want to do here? All right, what do you guys want to go long on? Short Sui. I'm scared to short it right now. That's not a bad macro. We need to do like very light leverage if that's going to work. We actually could. Phew, look at that. All right. What do we want to do here? Bitcoin. All right, we'll let you guys vote. We're going to let you guys vote. We're going to say Cardano, Bitcoin, Sui, and what else? It says trivia. All right, we got a couple for Bitcoin. Give me two more options. Link. One more option. We'll go back to VeChain. All right, ETH is fine. Okay, all right, those are the options. Let's do a poll. I'm gonna let you guys vote right now. Let's make a poll. What we trade in? So the options are Bitcoin, ETH, Link, and what was the... Oh, yeah, SUI. All right, we just started the poll on YouTube. And then let's start a poll on TikTok. All right. We're going to say, what we trading? Bitcoin, ETH, Link, SUI. All right, we're going to do that for 1 minute. Should both be started right now. We'll pull this over here. Let you guys vote. We got 1 vote Bitcoin, 1 vote Link. How many people? 5 votes. So 2 votes on Ethereum, 2 votes on SUI, 3 votes on SUI. Short SUI. If we do SUI, that's what we're going to do. We're not doing crazy leverage on that because it's parabolic, though. So we're literally trying to time the top. You can definitely get wrecked like that. 4 votes SUI. 18 seconds. Vote now or forever hold your peace. It says link. All right, 5 seconds. It looks like SUI is the winner. It's the winner on both YouTube and TikTok. All right, so we're going to short. We're going to short SUI at the top. All right, so what is the leverage options? First of all, let's put this in isolated for the love of God. All right, the leverage options goes from 1x, that's where I would like to do it, all the way to 50x. So the first four, 3x short on SUI. I think that that's good. All right, so we got 3x, 30x, 1x, and 10x. All right, so let's do another poll. How much leverage are we doing? One X, 3x, 5x, 30x. We'll let this one go for 5 minutes. We'll start that one. Let's start a new poll here. All right. Vote now. Forever hold your peace. 30x is crazy. We're going to get liquidated at 30x. It's going to happen. All right. So that's going to be 5 minutes. We got a few votes on 5x. One vote on 5x. Here, we'll keep this over here, so you guys can vote. Vote in the poll on TikTok. Lots of votes on 5x right now. We got about 4 minutes left to vote. You should be able to, I don't know how you do it on TikTok, but it should be in the top right-hand corner. Megan says 5x. We'll count her as 2 votes because I'm pretty sure she's the one that donated to it. Explain short and long for me, Ski. That's a great question. All right, so if we long the market or any asset, you're betting that the price will go higher. So if you long the market at, let's say you long with $10 at 10x leverage. That would mean you're taking your $10, multiplying it by 10, so you have $100, and you're betting $100 that the price will go higher. And if you short the market, you're betting that it's going to go down in price. That's the very basic brass tacks of it all. But essentially you're buying high, or you're buying low, selling high for a long, and for a short, you're actually selling high and buying low. This is a dangerous trade. I'm gonna be honest, because it's dangerous to short something as it's ripping. How high or how low does it go before you win? It just it depends on how much you use, how much leverage you use. There's lots of variables with that. All right, we got 2 minutes left. It looks like 5x is in the lead right now. Stop loss. We should do a stop loss. We're going to do 20%. This trade I'm scared about. The more X's in leverage, the less it has to move. The less it has to move. All right, we got 1 minute, 20 seconds left. I'm not going to long it. I'm going to short it. It's dangerous to do, but 20%. It's a dangerous trade. Long ETH. I'm okay long ETH right now. All right. 50 seconds left. This is SUI. We're going to short it. It's a dangerous trade because it's in parabolic and it hasn't like shown signs of distributing. But it is past the 2618. So if I long a position for $50 at 5x, when will my bet be fulfilled? It depends if you do a market order or a limit order. If you do a limit order, that means you're betting at, if this price happens, I will make a trade. If you do a market order, that means you do it right now. What about Bitcoin? Good to long? I'm in a long on Bitcoin right now. All right. 5x it is. 5x it is. On both. All right, we're going to use a 5x. It is. We're going to open a short. What do we got here? 1%. All right. Let's do a... Let's get our targets here. 20% from here. 2.5. 5. All right, we're in there. All or nothing, no stop losses. All right, cool. It's fine. Fine. $75x, no stop loss. What are you trying to prove? All right, let's get rid of the stop loss then. All or nothing. You're out of here, stop loss. Get out of here. All right. Sell SUI. That's what we just did. All right, so later, too, because of Megan, we're going to be buying $500 worth of Solnic. We're going to be burning it. And we're going to be donating it. Make a video telling everyone to sell. Are all your lives available on YouTube? Yes, they are. At Yaboyski, YABOYSKEY. All my lives from forever. If you want to know how I felt back in June about a certain coin, go look in June. It's there. All my videos are available for everyone, for all to see. For all to see. Megan is Satoshi. My God. 100x on Bitcoin. All right, listen. The next live stream we do on Sunday, we're going to be doing that. We're going to be doing, like, you guys vote on the coins, vote on the leverage, and we'll do that. And we'll check back on this one. But that is going to be it for this time. I'm going to watch my Ohio State Buckeyes. All right? Pray for me. Keep your boy in your prayers, all right? Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I will never message any of you guys. First, if your boy Ski slides into your DMs, that is a scammer. It is not me. I will never ask you for money. All right? Peace, love, prosperity, God first. God bless.
Damn, hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, hustling, hustling.